Computer code is where the rubber meets the road in the world of high tech. Behind every software program, app, or device lies a body of code that provides a set of instructions on how to make it work. Learning how to write the sometimes incredibly complex language takes time, so you might as well start early, like these 6th graders at the Dorset School are doing, during a special 2-week-long segment known as the Hour of Code. The Hour of Code began in 2013 as an initiative by a nonprofit organization known as Code.org to interest school-age youngsters, starting as early as kindergarten, in understanding computer code and how to write it. The exercises increase in difficulty as the years go by, with students eventually dragging and dropping blocks of pre-written code to make characters in computer games perform tasks, and more. Phyllis Tate, the computer science teacher at the Dorset School, explains how the Hour of Code has grown and developed.
So the earlier tutorials have what they call block coding, where it's actual blocks that they drag over and put together. So they're actually dragging blocks to the work area to write the code. And then there are other tutorials that get them into text coding, where they have to type out the commands. That would be for JavaScript is one tutorial they like to do, and Python is another big programming language that they can actually type the command. But even when they finish this one, and I'm going to quickly try to get you, so this is writing the code. So even when they're told that they finished the quest and that they are all done, it says right here to show code, it's showing them what that JavaScript is behind the scenes of the blocks that they just wrote. So I do also get the students to look at that just so they get comfortable and familiar with seeing the text-based code behind the blocks. So I have kindergartners doing this, although we keep it more at a basic level, but they have pre-reading tutorials, so they're using arrows instead of having to read the code. Right up to the 8th grade is doing the app lab to develop apps and artificial intelligence to see how to program a robot or teach a robot what things look like. Our code has been amazing, and they've done a great job.
Today, the 6th graders are writing instructions to develop software apps in the App Lab. We talked with some of them to find out what they were doing.
What we have been doing is kind of coding an app.
Oh, and it teaches you really good controls if you ever wanted to really design an app or like a website for that purpose.
And I think it's really good to start this when you're younger, so as you're older you can get like more advanced into this.
Because they're basically using what you know already from the beginning, and they're just making it bigger and advancing it.
Because when I find games that I like, there's always that one thing that like stumps me. And I really want to like create something that not only I like, but is common, or like that other people will enjoy playing.
If I had to take an app, it'd probably be like, I have no idea. Something about music. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Flute tuner. Quote, quote.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
With the world of high-tech continuing to grow and expand, the need for people who understand how to create the building blocks is likely to keep on growing as well. The Hour of Code helps students get started with tutorials, then they jump in with hands-on the controls to make their own unique creations. And when it's completed, they get to display a certificate attesting to their accomplishment. The Hour of Code is taught in several schools besides Dorset, but the state has room to grow when it comes to instruction in computer science, at least according to the Code.org website. Only 9 schools in the state offered the Advanced Placement Computer Science course in the 2015-16 school year. And universities in Vermont did not graduate a single new teacher prepared to teach computer science in 2016. Meanwhile, the state has more than 400 open computer jobs, with an average salary of more than $78,000 a year. For the GNET TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.